Hello and welcome to episode 54 of the Craving Crypto podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Ripple and Decred and really just an overall market overview. So that's today's Friday episode of the Craving Crypto podcast. Let's get right into it. With the market overview, I am back at my computer so I can get onto our favorite chart with our support and resistance on the 4-hour. We got a clean break above this resistance, this downtrending resistance level, and we've also fallen back onto this green support level that used to be in the neutral zone. We're above the middle point, so this is clearly acting as support. I expect that we get a strong bounce off of this area. Bitcoin will start carrying back up, all of the altcoins will start breaking out further, and we should head for that target that we've continued to project and predict at 240 billion with the total market cap. So this looks really good. As I've said, we have this first inverse head shoulders pattern, another little one right here, and then just this big descending resistance line that we broke significantly above. So in our last episode, we went over and we were looking at an ABC correction inside of a downward pitchfork channel. Now that was because I was at my family's house in Utah and I did not have access to this computer. So I was using the other chart to go ahead and pull this up. But now we've got the good one back, so that's really nice. And we can see that we have broken well above that resistance. With I've still got basic attention token up right here. Now with the top mover for the day, we're just going to go ahead and refresh. We're going to go over the top mover, then we're going to do some technical analysis on Decred and Ripple. Kind of go over our thoughts, and now let's just scroll down and find what the top mover of the day is. We do not have anything going significantly up, honestly. I don't think I saw anything over 6%. Okay, there's 4%. Yeah, so we only have 4%. So let's just go ahead and go pull up KuCoin. Now, KuCoin is looking pretty primed right now. If you check it out on the daily chart, I believe that this is on the logarithmic. Let me check. Yes, it is. Pulling it off the logarithmic, it looks intense, but when you put it on the logarithmic, it really puts things into perspective for you a little bit better, and you can see the ABC correction that happened pretty clearly here with a very obvious subwave count. When you go ahead and zoom into all of this and count the whole way down, you can get a very beautiful subway count for all of these little waves along the way. So you guys, that is looking nice for the ABC correction on KuCoin. We do have some volume down here. I would like to see more volume pick up. I suspect it will when we really break above this major resistance at $1.28. I honestly think we will get above that level by the way that this is kind of shaping itself here. It's got that inverse head shoulders kind of shape to it as well. A lot of these coins are developing uptrends, and when you develop an uptrend, an inverse head shoulders pattern is often kind of formed. So we're creating them across the board in a lot of these charts. So let's just go ahead and say that KuCoin is probably on the more probable of being bullish, and that we should be getting above the $1.34 level with volume. So you guys, well, everything else is dead on the total market cap. Ripple and Decred were showing some life today. Ripple showing a little bit less now, but Decred is still up 2%. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the technical analysis for these coins, because with the total market cap picking up like this, I suspect that whatever coins are starting to show life and lead the market could be potential good ones to trade, hot ones to watch. So we're going to review these coins and look at them to see if they have potential over the next couple days to pop. So we're starting with Decred. We're going to go into the 4-hour time frame and review what's happening here on the 4-hour. First of all, you guys, you can see that we have started to make an upward channel shape. We also have increasing volume and increasing prices, meaning that we've started to make higher highs and higher low pattern forming here. We have the first low right here, a higher low right here, another higher low right here, another higher low right here, and this would have been the higher high, and this would have been a higher high above this high. So we are clearly developing and squeezing an uptrend in this coin right now with increasing volume. And also we're at the pretty even medium line between all of these points that we're kind of looking at here. So this is, you could kind of draw like a rough channel here of prices. Like, I would probably draw it like this and just say that that was a breakout above the channel right here. But overall, you've got the channel and we've got the price in the middle, roughly in the middle of the channel. So depending on whether we get above into the middle of this channel right here and really start to curl right there and round like that, like it's kind of doing already, that will show more strength for this coin. I wouldn't be at all surprised if this starts to really break above this level at $45. This would be a big spring right here. This whole move up is like a momentum. So if this right here breaks above this level, then this would have been like a 3-wave, right, on these subwave counts. So this would be a pretty big upward move that would result out of that if we do get above those levels, like I said, and develop strength in the uptrend for DCR. So it's definitely one to keep your eyes on, you guys. It's showing a little bit of life while the other ones are dead. And if the total market cap just starts breaking out right now again, starts impulsing, and we don't retrace anywhere near 208 or any of those levels again, then I suspect a lot of coins will start breaking out. So these ones that are showing life right now are ones that you like to pay attention to. It's called a market leader. Now, with the total market cap, I do want to mention that if 201 is taken out, we want to watch 198 pretty closely, because that would start invalidating the uptrend that we've been developing here on the shorter time frame. Now let's go over Ripple here and check out what is good with Ripple. Ripple is definitely showing a lot of strength in its trend, you guys. We are seeing a nice higher high, higher low pattern here after doing what looks to be an ABC correction. So we're just going to go ahead and count the Elliott wave perspective of Ripple and what happened on an Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a big old 5th wave here. And then we had a nice A, B, C correction. Now we've started developing the next wave in its trend upwards. So it's going to start going in for more upward movement. I suspect higher highs. I suspect it to get above the 68-cent level and show more strength here. This volume is showing that there's life. This cycle could easily be inverting right here and shifting onto a bullish trend. And when we're making these higher lows and higher highs and volume is picking up at the same time, you have to beg the question, okay, is this the beginning of a bigger cycle starting? And I personally think that it is. We also have the signs. Most people didn't really see it, but we do have, you know, that inverse head and shoulders kind of look here. Oops. With Ripple as well. So they're all pointing out these inverse head and shoulder patterns, these bullish reversals that pop up at the bottom of huge downtrends. And so it's really interesting to kind of witness this happening. We've got Bitcoin still in its triangle, but obviously if it keeps going sideways, it's going to be clearly out of all of these downtrending resistance levels. And then if it starts developing higher highs, again, especially above the 7,800 level where we had that big bullwhip up when all the exchanges and stuff, everybody was going crazy. So you guys, things are starting to look really good. I am optimistic for these coins. These are ones that I'm watching. Pay attention to market leaders. That's the overall lesson for the day. Sometimes I don't do just pure analysis on the markets. So I like to have diversity in what I'm teaching you. And sometimes I like to show you guys some coins that I'm watching or teach you about market leaders instead of just go over a news article or, you know, other educational content. I like to switch things up. So this right here is basic attention token. I know that we've been talking about it a little bit recently too, but it has fallen back onto that falling wedge. So it broke out of the resistance of the wedge and it's now found support in its 4 wave. So I'm suspecting this one to be picking up as well, you guys. Keep your eyes on it. I know I've mentioned it in the past, but I like to keep you guys updated on all these coins, you know, like Stellar. Obviously, everybody on my channel knows I've been a long time fan of Stellar Lumens, always talking about it, always talking about the good old days in 2017. It's coming back, you guys. I really do believe it. So I appreciate you tuning in to today's episode. If you are interested in signing up for Binance and doing some trading on altcoins, this is one of my favorite all-time exchanges. You can use my referral link. It helps both of us. We've got Coin Market Cap chart if you want to check out the analysis for the day. We've got Coinigy if you want to do technical analysis on altcoins. BitMEX if you're into leverage trading, although beginners really shouldn't be playing with that. And my Bitcoin address. If you like what I'm doing, you can send donations that way. Last but not least, my VIP course if you would like to leapfrog your learning. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next videos. As always, stay profitable out there.